Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts that drive success. Today, we're going to talk about supply chain management, a critical component of any business strategy. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, understanding how to manage your supply chain can make all the difference between success and failure. So, what is supply chain management? In simple terms, it's the process of overseeing the flow of goods, services, and information from raw materials to end customers. It involves coordinating with suppliers, manufacturers, logistics providers, and distributors to ensure that products are delivered on time, in the right quantity, and at the right cost. Effective supply chain management is essential for businesses to remain competitive, reduce costs, and improve customer satisfaction. The concept of supply chain management has been around for decades, but its importance has grown significantly in recent years due to globalization, e-commerce, and changing consumer behaviors. According to a study by Deloitte, companies that invest in supply chain management can expect to see a 10 to 20% reduction in costs and a 5 to 10% increase in revenue. One of the key frameworks is the Supply Chain Council's SCORE model, which stands for Supply Chain Operations Reference. This model provides a structured approach to understanding and improving supply chain performance by focusing on 5 main processes: plan, source, make, deliver, and return. Another important concept is lean manufacturing, which aims to minimize waste and maximize efficiency in production processes. Influential thinkers like Toyota's Taiichi Ohno and James Womack have contributed significantly to the development of lean principles, which can be applied to various aspects of supply chain management. To illustrate how supply chain management works in practice, let's look at some real-world examples. Companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Apple are known for their highly efficient supply chains, which enable them to deliver products quickly and at a low cost. For instance, Amazon's use of drones, robots, and artificial intelligence has revolutionized its logistics operations, allowing the company to process orders faster and more accurately. On the other hand, companies like Nike and Gap have faced challenges in managing their global supply chains, particularly with regards to labor practices and environmental sustainability. The 2013 Rana Plaza collapse in Bangladesh, which killed over 1,000 workers, highlighted the need for greater transparency and accountability in global supply chains. So, how can you apply supply chain management principles to your own business or career? First, it's essential to understand your customer needs and preferences. Then, map out your supply chain to identify potential bottlenecks and areas for improvement. Consider implementing lean manufacturing techniques, investing in technology like blockchain or IoT, and developing strong relationships with suppliers and logistics partners. Research has shown that companies that invest in supply chain management tend to outperform their peers in terms of revenue growth, profitability, and customer satisfaction. A study by McKinsey found that companies that adopted digital supply chain technologies saw a 10–20% reduction in costs and a 5–10% increase in revenue. To take your knowledge to the next level, I recommend checking out resources like the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals or the Supply Chain Management Association. These organizations offer a wealth of information, training programs, and networking opportunities for professionals in the field. In conclusion, supply chain management is a vital component of any successful business strategy. By understanding its principles, applying real-world examples, and staying focused on customer needs, you can build a competitive edge in today's fast-paced global market. As my experience with market cycles has taught me, every great business starts with a solid foundation, and supply chain management is a crucial part of that foundation. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.